Russia has just declared that they have no longer any limits on how and when and where and why they may deploy or use nuclear weapons. This is clearly a response to Donald Trump saying that he was sending 2 nuclear submarines to the Russian coast. We don't know if he actually did it. We don't know if they're nuclear powered or if they're carrying nuclear weapons. But Russia just announced just minutes ago, apparently, that they, quote, no longer have any restrictions and will take appropriate measures as necessary. Russia no longer sees itself as limited, said Dmitry Peskov, Putin's spokesperson. He said Russia considers itself entitled to take appropriate measures if necessary, to take appropriate steps, no longer considers itself bound by previous restrictions. Now, you'll remember that in 1987, under Ronald Reagan, Gorbachev and Reagan signed the INF Treaty, the Intermediate Range Nuclear Force Treaty. But Trump got us out of that treaty in 2019. He blew up the treaty. And so there basically has been nothing restraining either the U.S. or Russia from moving ahead. And Russia has been moving ahead pretty aggressively. Trump called Medvedev a failed former president. And this also seems to be something that is provoking Medvedev, who is, kind of Putin's right-hand man, into this position. So, Trump may not just be putting us in a trade war, which is making us poorer and clearly is hurting the economy, but he may also be on the verge of getting us into a hot war, which could conceivably, end civilization, or at the very least be extraordinarily destructive. Meanwhile, Trump also, or at least Pam Bondi just made this announcement on television about 5 minutes ago, that she is convening a federal grand jury to investigate James Clapper, James Comey, and President Obama to see if they tried to fake Russian involvement in the 2016 election. Now, there's a ton of evidence that says that Russia did insert itself into the 2016 election specifically to help Donald Trump get elected. And Vladimir Putin admitted this in Helsinki. He was asked by a reporter, did you intervene in the 2016 election to help Donald Trump become president? And he said, yes, of course. We wanted, we did not want Hillary Clinton. She was not friendly to Russia. Donald Trump is friendly to Russia. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but you can look it up. So this is just wild. I mean, this is just wild.